Hello everyone, this is Mark with MHTAlerts.com and today is May 30th, 2013. This is your global earthquake update. Taking a look at a new updated version of the earthquake monitor for Google Earth. I'll post the link in the description of the video just in case you were wondering where it was. The way to install it is basically to click on the top right hand corner of Google Earth that is showing the earthquake monitor. Click on View in Google Earth and save it when you close, and it'll definitely give you the latest updated information on the latest earthquake activity within the past week, up to the past day, and the past hour. Here's a take a look on the earthquake list for the USGS, showing a 3.6 earthquake that just occurred in Greenville, California. So we're actually experiencing quite a bit of earthquake activity in the area, and I'm just going to refresh it just to make sure everything else is okay. We see a 3.3 here in the volcano Alaska. It says the Red Up volcano Alaska, and there's been a little bit of earthquake activity there happening. But my main concern is right here in California, Northern California, nearby, of course, the volcano activity that may be part of this earthquake swarm that continues. Now, we do remember the 5.7 that occurred, which continues to probably be hopefully the problem with all these earthquakes that are showing up. But I do believe that there's more activity as we go on in the next few weeks. So we'll be watching this as a major hotspot over the next few weeks, and for that reason, I'll extend the earthquake watch for this location up until June 15th for this area. So 3.6 just occurred within the past hour in Northern California, near Greenville, and I'm going to bring up the earthquake 3D program so we can take a look at the actual earthquake activity. And as you see here, this is the 3.6 that just occurred within the past hour in green. I'm going to bring down the magnitude of the earthquake activity down to about a 2. And if you see here in California, we go all the way back and you'll see there is quite a bit of earthquake activity occurring. And that's just within the past 7 days. And so looks like over 50 to 100 earthquakes in the location, above a 2.5 and about a 3.1, somewhere around there, around that area in magnitude. So I'm going to bring it back up to about a 4.5 and higher, or a 4.0 and higher, and you see there's still quite a bit of earthquake activity. And we did have a few earthquakes off the coast of California, which measured about a 4.8. Now, this big giant earthquake that we had before, which was the 8.2 near Russia, it looks like with this big giant ring showing that a lot of people may have felt the earthquake. And of course, I have not received any information about this earthquake, about what might have happened. But of course, no tsunami warnings, watches, or advisories were posted. Now, the other hotspot that we need to watch right now, folks, is Indonesia. As you see, the pattern seems to come back, our pattern of earthquake activity. So looking at it, you see there is the pattern, kind of like an arrow pointing in the direction of where we're going to look at for the next earthquake. So right here in between these two areas where the earthquake activity stops is where we're going to have to watch it very close in Indonesia in this location. So what I mean is, and I'm going to try to draw this for you here with Camtasia Studio, and I'm going to show you the kind of curve or line that this earthquake activity happens right on top of the fault line. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw the line right here in the color red, and right here is possibly where we're going to have a large earthquake, is what I think, right here in this region in Indonesia. So I think we need to watch that very close as we get on through to the next week or two. So let me just go ahead and bring it around so I can show you one more time. I think we're going to have to watch this area, and actually I'm going to go and circle it real quick. We're going to have to watch this entire region right here, possible earthquake activity in this location around Indonesia. As you see, this particular area, this line, if you will, is pointing in this direction. So I do believe that we need to watch for a possible earthquake above a 6.0 or higher in this location. For the, I mean, this is just going on prior history of the earthquake activity. And as you see, it starts all the way down into New Zealand, kind of like a pattern or a line, if you will, right on top of the fault line, just as the fault line is. And let's see if I can change this color of this pin. There we go, yellow. So you see it, it's going just like that, and I think that it's just a pattern going all the way around and up into that area we're going to watch very close. I think that's what we need to be aware of over the next few weeks. So once again, I'm going to raise the earthquake watch for both California and Indonesia, just to keep an eye on the area. Now, I do also think that we need to watch. Let me just go ahead and bring it up here so I can show you. We're going to have to watch that area where the 8.2 just recently occurred, and this was again in Russia. But not only that, there's been earthquake activity happening all around this area, specifically right here with little aftershocks that have been continuing. But this big 8.0 happened right there, and of course this is pretty strange. You got the fault line running right here, and I think we need to watch that once again over the next few weeks. So these particular hotspots are something we're going to be watching on the mhtalerts.com site. I'll do my best. I mean, if I'm not working, I'm off this weekend, so if there's any earthquake activity happening this weekend, I will do my best to post earthquake activity with above a 6.0 or higher, or strange earthquake activity that occurs in certain locations. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching the Global Earthquake Update. Stay alert, be cool, and thanks for watching.